New Manchester United head coach Ruben Amorim has already impressed officials at Old Trafford, despite the fact he is yet to take charge of a game. Insiders have disclosed that the 39-year-old has carried an air of self-assurance and no little charisma during his first week at the club. The confident Portuguese also dropped in on a group of fans who were on a tour of the stadium before happily mingling and posing for pictures. While he clearly has a significant job on his hands, the very early signs are positive. Meanwhile, one of Ruud van Nistelrooy's final acts at United was to donate a jacket to the club's Charity Arms Winter Coat Appeal. The Dutchman, who won 3 and drew one of his 4 games as caretaker boss following the departure of compatriot Erik ten Hag, dropped off one of his club jackets at a collection point at United's Carrington training ground. Manchester United, plotting bid for £84 million rated Sporting Lisbon wonderkid Geovany Quenda, as new manager Ruben Amorim seeks reunion with Portuguese winger Manchester United, are reportedly planning to make a move for Sporting Lisbon starlet Geovany Quenda. After 4.5 glittering years at Sporting, Ruben Amorim was announced as United's new manager following the sacking of Erik ten Hag. The 39-year-old is tasked with reversing what has been a dismal start to the campaign for the club after the Dutchman led them to their worst-ever start to a Premier League season. And he believes 17-year-old Quenda can help him do that, according to a bowler. The report claims United had already approached the Portuguese side over the player prior to Amorim's arrival, and they want to get a deal over the line as soon as possible, with a summer transfer seen as the most likely timescale. Quenda recently signed a contract extension up to 2027, which saw his release clause rise from £38 million to £84 million. That matches teammate Victor Gyökeres, who has drawn interest from a number of Premier League clubs. Quenda only broke into the Sporting first team this season and quickly became the youngest player to score for the club. Following his switch from Sporting to United earlier this month, Amorim denied he would snap up his former players in the next transfer window, saying, "I won't be signing Sporting players in January. That's what I said." He added, "I don't know about the summer. The main thing is to hold on until the summer laughs. After that, we'll see. Sporting's players are very good players. I don't know. We'll see." Meanwhile, Manchester United star to leave club after board decide against offering new deal. Manchester United midfielder Christian Eriksen is expected to leave the club when his contract expires at the end of the season. The Dane, 32, has enjoyed an impressive start to the current campaign. Despite United's struggles, Eriksen has scored 4 goals in 14 appearances, already bettering his best campaign at Old Trafford. Eriksen joined the club on a free transfer in 2022, and enjoyed a brilliant debut campaign, scoring twice in 44 appearances. His second season was more difficult, with Kobbie Mainoo replacing Eriksen in the starting '11, but given his revival this term, it had been suggested that United could extend Eriksen's deal. However, Fabrizio Romano says the Dane will leave Old Trafford when his current deal expires at the end of the season. Eriksen will be 33 at that point and has been linked with a return to Ajax. The Denmark skipper will be hoping to feature in Ruben Amorim's first game in charge of the club against Ipswich on Sunday. Tyrell Malacia and Yeni Loro could both feature in the squad, having failed to make an appearance so far this season. Luke Shaw and Kobbie Mainoo are still some way from full fitness. The Ruben Amorim era at Manchester United has officially begun, and 2 fresh faces could accelerate the transformation. Amorim will take training at Carrington for the first time on Monday, having brought an end to a highly successful 4.5-year stint in charge of Portuguese side Sporting. During that spell, Amorim famously led Sporting to its first Primeira Liga title in 20 years during the 2020-21 season and accomplished the same feat last term. With his penchant for league titles, United fans hope Amorim can be the first man since Sir Alex Ferguson in 2013 to bring a Premier League trophy back to Old Trafford. However, those same supporters are well aware the transformation won't happen overnight. Firstly, it will require time for United's players to get to grips with Amorim's renowned 3-4-3 system.